Let's take a look at Foxtail Meadows Hole 4. This is one that I have changed my approach on since initial look at this course. My first thought was just try to throw something straight as far down the fairway as possible. Um, the problem is that even the straighter disc, the ones that I bag anyway, once they get past using the bottom chevron, this gap right here, with the backhand, they usually tend to still go to the left, or if you try the forehand, they're going to the right. And left or right, either way, at that point is really not good. You can find yourself with a totally obstructed upshot and scrambling for birdie. I really do think you want to stay in the fairway. And, my thought of trying to use a bomber to go 980 foot straight, it just kind of unrealistic. So what I settled on, what I was using when I was grinding Challenge the Valley, is a musket off the tee. So just taking a small bite from the apple off the tee and then a bigger bite. And you can use a sapphire too, but I really like the musket because this tree right here can sometimes catch your disc and you drop down behind this wall, and that becomes problematic. And the musket generally fades before it hits that tree. So we'll throw one out there and I'll show you. Of course, that time I got nowhere close to the tree. Probably should have gone out to the right a little bit more. But what I was saying was you really don't want to end up over here to the left or over here to the right, stuck behind this wall, these big rocks. You really do want to stay in the middle fairway here. So for the second shot, what you need really is something that you don't want skip because there's trouble to be found behind the green. And you really want it straight max air kind of. So for me, that's a turn glide rive. And I know not everybody bags this disc. So whatever you've got that's max air and straight as possible. And then we're going to aim about right here and give this thing about almost a disc worth of hyzer probably. And with any luck, it'll sit down close to the green. Perfect. So got the easy eagle there, even taking a little 400-foot shot off of the tee. And if you look at the top left, those lines, I think that is, in my opinion, at this point in time, the perfect approach to this hole. And we'll play it one more time, hopefully show it's not a fluke. Here I got a much more adverse wind, 3 wind out of the right, but I'm still going to take the same approach. See if I can make this work. Send that musket out. This is going to cut down on my distance, so it's not going to be 400, 350. Now I've got a much longer upshot. See if I can still manage to get close. 3 wind out of the right. I think I'm just going to come straight back because I really hope this 3 wind will push me to the right or push me from being too far right. So not bad. Going to have a longer look, but hey, 73 feet, that's not bad. Little obstructed and a little uphill. So let's go about 70. Back-to-back eagles. So I proved it was not a fluke. So even in a pretty adverse wind, that strategy can work. Now, that's not guaranteed, of course. There's no guarantees in the valley. But I do think that is the best approach for this hole. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Until next time, we'll see you around the valley.